shorts, and it's not how you play football, but good to see offensively from the standpoint of guys teaching fundamentals and technique as opposed to scheme. You know, that was anytime you're new, you know, Brent and them coming in last year and obviously changing some things and teaching scheme as opposed to you know, honing in on the fundamentals and techniques of the positions and what we need to do, and that's you know, makes us even better than obviously a year ago at this time, which we needed to be, but that's refreshing. Defensively, again, we got to have some question marks inside answered, linebacker depth answered, and safety. I mean, that's where we've got some serious question marks defensively. So, but I like our attitude, our work ethic, continued from our off-season program, and I'm pleased where we are.
Guys are always excited when they're in shorts and first day of spring ball out there. How long does that last?
Well, again, that goes back to the maturity of your team. You know, when you got a bunch of competitive guys that understand the importance of practice and going out and either get better or worse every day, then you don't ever worry about it. And with this team so far, they've been pretty good. Last year's team was outstanding. They worked. They understood the importance of walking on the field and getting between the white lines and playing.
What's Ronald going to do with this? I mean, he's obviously not out there practicing. I mean, what do you have him doing?
Ronald Powell?
Yeah.
He's, you know, in all of our walkthrough and teaching sessions, he's a part of what we're doing. And when he's not, then he's rehabbing and working on his knee and continuing to gain strength in the weight room, and looks great and is working extremely hard. And, you know, obviously all frustrated for him and what he's been through. But again, you know, he understands and he's matured through it, and he's been outstanding.
Do you believe that you build a defense up the middle?
I do. I think, you know, I'm young, but I'm old-fashioned, and you better be strong up the middle. If you're not, you know, you look at any sport. You know, look at basketball. You better have a point guard. You better have a center. You better have a pitcher and a catcher in baseball. And so there's no question we've got to be strong up the middle, and that's something that's a question mark. I know Dominic Easley can go in there and play inside. Those other guys need 1,000 reps and rep and rep and rep. And we've got to continue to build depth with the guys we've got. And at linebacker, and I'm glad we've got them. They're good players. They're talented guys. They just got to get some experience.
Do you think you can answer those questions at linebacker more quickly? Because the safeties, you have all these freshmen that could make an impact.
Well, linebacker, I feel very comfortable about Mike and Antonio. I feel I have a lot of confidence in both of those guys playing very well. So it's really after that, Daniel and Alex and those guys continue to develop at that position. At the safety position, you know, we have some flexibility because of Jalen and Cody. So we have some flexibility, but again, at the end of the day, we got to get our best players on the field, and whether that's a safety, nickel, corner, it really doesn't matter.
You mentioned the Rabbits package yesterday. Is that something Brad brought with him, or were you guys already doing that?
I've been doing that for 12, 14 years.
Do you feel comfortable with the numbers you have up front to have the kind of physical practices we're going to have down the road?
Well, on the offensive line, we're a little short, but you know, again, it is what it is. We're able to do a lot of that. You know, that's part of spring ball. You do have some injuries. You do have some guys that have surgery postseason. So we've got to be able to manage that and still get the physicality that we need to be successful.